Once upon a time in a lush green forest, there lived a squirrel named Sammy. Sammy was known for his bushy tail and his insatiable love for acorns. He spent his days collecting acorns, storing them in his cozy little nest high up in a tree. One sunny day, while foraging for food, Sammy stumbled upon a hidden grove filled with the biggest, juiciest acorns he had ever seen. His eyes widened with excitement, and he thought, if I bring all these acorns home, I'll never have to worry about food again. Sammy quickly began to gather as many acorns as he could carry. He filled his cheeks to the brim and scampered back to his nest, but he couldn't resist the temptation to go back for more. Over and over, he returned to the grove, each time taking more acorns than he needed. As the days passed, Sammy's nest became overflowing with acorns. His friends, the other animals in the forest, noticed that Sammy had stopped sharing his food. They would ask him for a few acorns, but he always refused, saying, "I need them all for myself." One chilly winter evening, as Sammy sat in his nest surrounded by his mountain of acorns, a fierce storm swept through the forest. The wind howled, and the rain poured down. Sammy felt safe and warm in his nest, but as the storm raged on, he heard a soft tapping at his door. It was his friend, Benny the rabbit. "Sammy, please let me in. I'm so cold and hungry," Benny pleaded. Sammy hesitated. He looked around at his precious acorns and thought, if I let Benny in, I'll have to share my food. But as he listened to the storm and saw the fear in Benny's eyes, he finally opened the door. "Come in, Benny," Sammy said. "You can share my acorns." Benny hopped in gratefully, and together they shared the acorns. As they munched on the delicious treats, Sammy realized how much he had missed spending time with his friends. The warmth of friendship was far more fulfilling than hoarding all the acorns for himself. When the storm finally passed, Sammy learned a valuable lesson. He decided to share his acorns with all his friends in the forest. From that day on, Sammy not only collected acorns but also made sure to share them, knowing that friendship and kindness were far more important than greed. Moral of the story: sharing and kindness bring more joy than hoarding and greed.